Every major market crash in history, 1929, 2000, 2008, followed the exact same playbook.
Trading standpoint, you have to position yourself like it's October 99.
Yes, he calls it the most predictable crisis in history.
So, look, I don't know. I hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Cue the fire! We got a multiple choice question. Let's see if you can pass it. The stock market crashed today because of A, First Brands and the DOJ is investigating. That would be their billion-dollar Ponzi scheme where they're like, what money? And when you file for bankruptcy, all these people down here, they're like, pay up. Also known as trickle-down economy. Also, along with that, might be agreeing with Ninja here, First Brands, FTX 2.0. Coming in with answer number B, that would be if you're, I'm giving you a cheat sheet. Meet Kevin. Holy, what just stocks? I guess it's answer B, China. Coming in with answer C, okay? Because that's CNBC, right? CNBC? CNBC, the reason why the stock market is crashing is because of, well, you can have a few of them. You got Trump and China. Trump, China, CNBC, C. Or pop the confetti, you can go with D. That would be Numora, 150 billion in forced selling. Let's recap. Is it A, B, C, D? Throwing an E. Jamie Dimon predicted it. Largest bank warns of a stock market crash. Okay, and then we have a Ray Dalio. He's E. That would be a civil war. And if you want to go with all of them, you could say all the above. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H, whatever. All those. Or is it none of the above? The answer is none of the above. I can prove it to you. Pop the confetti. We'll go back years and it will be right on the pixel. And you'll go, oh my gosh. You do understand that media outlets, their fear and lots of red and scary, the things that Johnny Bravo uses. But then I tell you, what is the truth? And then I say, maybe you should see if you've been unsubscribed and I will give you the truth. People, normies, they're like, oh, so look what Trump did again. Or the tinfoil hats that are like, how did Jamie Dimon, chair of JP Morgan Chase, how did he know that there is going to be a stock market crash? Or when Ray Dalio tells you that there's going to be a civil war and that is not Ray Dalio. That is Ray Dalio. And he is probably correct in the whole Civil War thing. And Jamie Dimon does have a lot of people that are, they look at the chart. So you could, this is in the deck. But his predictions are a little off, which he predicted, okay, would come in the next 6 months or 2 years. He also said if the market's pricing in 10, which we just almost shaved off 5, he would say it's more like 30. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel, Bob. Look at that. 4% today. Woo! NASDAQ, 3.5%. Insane. And the emails have been rolling in. Look at the NASDAQ, 4.4%. Actually almost hit the 5%. And I was trading it. Turn off everything and just turn on one line. We were in a triangle. And this is currently being played on the 2-minute. I'm going to stretch it back so we can go back to like COVID lows. You wait. This was so beautiful. And it was like, just waiting. Just go ahead, break that little line, get a little confirm on there. You can make it a little normal candles, and then we can turn on the Bravo, and you're like, purple, all right, that was extended. Okay, there we go. Down here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. All right, it starts clearing it. You're like, cool, let's go. Moving fast enough down to tell me I don't need to confirm this one. It's enough right there to go, okay, confirmed. Oh, and look, that 7, 8, 9, Shamu comes on. That's the top. Now the question is on that one trade, one contract. How much did you make? Well, you got to have the number in your head. And I got to pull this a little bit. Let me pull this down. Where are we at? Well, we went from here. We're currently here. That's 1,174.25. And I'll grab out my handy dandy calculator right there. 1,174.25 times 20. And you walk away with 23,485. Piggies get fed, hogs get slaughtered. close your position. Also from y'all, I just got this in my email box. I just snapped a picture of it. Congratulations on that one trade of $58,000. If you're in any of my watch lists, DHI, you're up 164%. Guys, if you're not, that's why I come here every single day. Helping you make some money. 109%. FND. NEE, 200%. APO, actually, this was a banger. That AMD, guys. And if for some reason you're like, I wish I knew how to make money, you've come to the right place. I am a university professor, which means absolutely nothing, because I can guarantee you none of your university professors taught you anything that you can use in life. What they should have taught you is all that debt you're accumulating right now. You got to pay that back with interest. Your college degree that you just spent $200,000 on, congratulations, Starbucks. The funny thing is, ask people that work at Starbucks if they have a degree. I think it's 90%. Actually, ask your local bartender. They're like, yep, got a master's in this. And can you imagine if I just took that $200,000 and just put it into my AI, which is very expensive to run. I'm just letting you know. If anyone ever asked, and you guys jump into the course, letting 10 people in a day, at some point, I'll show you the back end. You spent $1 million on what? Yes, these little hamsters on their hamster wheels are expensive, also known as data center. And yes, your electric bill is going to go up, probably going to triple. Because if you know how to use AI, it is the greatest thing since sliced bread, which I mean is 50-50. Because AI does not spike your insulin, nor does it cause obesity. But $299, get in my course. Learn how to go, oh, this is a triangle, this is where I click sell. Because on triangles, it could go the other way. Also, hopefully on Monday, maybe 50 a day. Letting you guys in, you have to have the course. I have your email, I have your contact, I reach out to you. So you'll get the AI thing way cheaper if you're in now than later, because prices are going up. You're like, but I'm not even in yet. I'll make sure you get in there. Some stuff that's free, the stuff that AI, it costs. Sorry, guys. But, complain about you buy a car for 60 grand. You're like, wait, what? I got to fill it up with gasoline? This is stupid. Well, yeah, Bob, you got to get it. It needs to be able to move. Also on this one, it was like, do I exit? I've been following this. Do I exit? Oh, here we go. We broke again. Here's the purple. Do we make money up and then short it? I mean, it was just both sides. My computer, because when trades come through, it goes ding, ding. I mean, it was like Christmas time. Also on the daily, you guys are going to like this. So I'm going to pull back. You're just going to mind blown. This line, that yellow line, I can go back to forever. That's the charts are saying this is the top. Not to say that it just can't reverse this, the rising wedge. Once it breaks this line, see that line right there? See where my finger is? That, you break that. And we're going to go down here. As you can see, we're not there yet, are we? And let me pull back a little bit. See that blue line that I just drew? Because I got to go. Well, how low does this go? Where's your, you have support and you have resistance. All right, sorry. Just learn this stuff. It's important. Here, and I'll make this line blue so you can see it. See? That's support. Where does this go back to? This goes back all the way to 2019. This is on the S&P 500. This is also on your lovely NASDAQ. Let me get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. And let's come over here and grab this support. And let's see. Do you see? Imagine if you had this in the noggin, you come up right there. Oh, wow. Huh. So that's the top. Going back to 2020, see, that's the bottom. And I'm going to make it nice and pretty, just a simple line so we can see it. Tags the top. There it is. Got a few of them up there. Put that one in, and then you say, yeah, that's the top in that cycle. This is the top in this cycle. Right up here. See? Ding, ding, ding. Let me change the candles to candles, and let's peek to zoom here. See how close we got to that top. Yeah, I'd say we got pretty close. That was good. Yeah. Perfect. For some reason, we climb above that blue line, find support. Yeah, we can go higher, but we ain't doing that. Looks like the market is pricing in a bottom. That would be down here. Today, you're like, you know what? I think I'll take out a short, and I'm going to wait because I'm going to be a little hoggy. I'm going to wait till it hits the bottom, 1,631, almost 24%, which today was 4%. Keep going. 23,000 is going to be a lot more than 23,000. But that's not to say, again, I mean, maybe Paul is right. Maybe all the ingredients for a massive rally before a blow off top I'm going to say no. But now, in the charts, do all this, the news stuff, have an effect? Maybe. I don't know. Again, I just, the pixel perfect, spot on charts. I had to trade based on Trump's new tariff and live. President Trump makes an announcement. Live. Ray Dalio says we're going to have civil war. We do. We have the, you bake a cake, you have all the ingredients. Some of those ingredients, I mean, your regional banks, follow those charts. Okay. We made, actually, yes, we did. It was in my watch list. Signature Bank. It was in my watch list. Bear market watch list. We made a shat ton of money. I know how many people are like, oh my gosh, this YouTuber called SIVB. How do you know? Well, I went into their balance sheet. I don't have to look at balance. I just look at charts. I mean, all these banks are insolvent. Try color bankruptcy. Lots of color. ABS. Junk. It's all junk. Wall. Jeff. I'm Jeff. Jeff's down 20%. I mean, after that screenshot, it's probably lower. Wall. Guys, look at just... And I don't want to, I could chart it for you. This is prettier. Down 7. We probably BX. Ooh, that's a good one. All my tinfoil hat friends, when you're making money shorting these things, grab it. Don't worry about, U.S. economy. A storm is coming. Duh. So if you want to get your britches scared off, this is 1920. Never happened before. This is all Great Depression. Lacey Hunt. This guy is very, very smart. So when you have debt, and I mean versus gold too, you have the debt, you have the gold, you have debt and gold, you have the cycles that we're going through. You're now finally seeing this rehypothecation. Try it again, rehypothecation. I don't like that word, where it's like, hey guys, I got some silver here. They use this in the bond market. And they're like, you want to trade it? Yeah, everyone could trade off of this, but you don't own it? No, we don't own it. So that's why it's very easy when someone BKs and you're supposed to be the one with all of it, and all your friends are like, wait, we're using his silver there. What are you talking about? So you're going to witness a domino effect. We are already seeing this in the economy, even though they're lying. And I mean, if Trump had his way, no one has to post any of their earnings. We'll just sweep this whole depression under the rug until the next president. Or that you have the last president that just lied about everything. U.S. farmers facing the worst economic downturn in at least 50 years. Okay, well, let's go back to the Great Depression again. And since we're on the topic of the Great Depression, there are so many things that are resembling it, but we're printing our way out of this. No, that's not, because it's not that. It's wrong type of credit. We're creating trillions in bonds that you have to pay it back with your... Anyways, go get a job. Don't get a job. Credit scores are now falling fast pace since the great recession. Maybe the next time it'll be depression. But the only thing that is saving this economy is the 1%, 1 to 5%. Even these guys are getting kicked off the cliffs. You guys see Ferrari? This was yesterday? Down 12. I'm sure. Look at it now. This is happening across the board, with the tricolor. You got Wall Street Journals chiming in. Americans are falling behind on their car payments. Huh. I thought this was a booming economy. And I really wanted to get this one in today. He's late. I got to edit. And then, so you don't email me. Like, if I ever miss a day, it's going to take me 12 days just to catch up on emails. I promise I will come here every day of my life. What are we on, like 5 or 6 years every single day? Helping you make your digits go up. I just ran the numbers on that $1 million course that you guys are in. How many of you guys are doing the AI? You got to pay a little more for the AI. Like if you get a car, yes, it doesn't come with free gas forever. It's got the numbers 100% of you. There has not been one person that has not picked it. Oh, congratulations. You guys are really smart. You be quiet. Who cares what the news says, what everyone says? Do you guys do good on that test? At the end of the day, okay, follow the charts. Click the buttons. Maybe you won't even have to get that side hustle that I've been telling you to get. Some of you guys are like, every day, wake up, I wait, make money. Never thought it would come down to that. I know how rewarding it is, but try it out. And with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. And come on, Orange Guy, let's go.